Doug pores over the Mysar blueprints scavenged from Leandro's house. Technology bent into a summoning ritual. Rather than reinvent the wheel, it rethinks the engine and builds the familiar around it. This was his mother's last project. But revolutionizing the automotive industry with magic is beyond Doug. For now. He folds up the blueprint, and his eyes are drawn to a professional-looking textbook on storm shaping. Introduction to Applied Meteorology. The hefty tome is filled with mostly useless prattling, but there's a section on spells. One spell sticks out. Wind running. Increase your speed with the aid of the winds. Even better, wind running is simple and easy to cast. Hands-free, and it only gets easier with practice. After an hour of study, Doug proves exactly that. Spell is simple and easy. He has terrible fundamentals, stumbling on the words to cast the spell, channeling mana recklessly. But eventually, it clicks. With that finished, it's time to face the rest of the day. Time to make contact with the Refugee Center and start trading. Plenty of goods that Doug doesn't need, and making a good first impression will go a long way. After that, he plays it by ear. Welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, starring Doug Fenton, football player. As you can see, we just learned wind running, and we did cast it after a few tries, but the failure chance is still pretty high, so practice will be required in order to use it effectively. So, what I'm gonna do is very quickly take the... Where did I put it? There it is. Take this book, study it for about an hour. Doug gets a rest out of that, increases his spellcraft to 1, and then we get to look at the description of it. You probably have a utility spell or another for cleaning or everyday activities. We do. And it just says that twice. That's cool. Well, it used to say that our spells would fizzle out if we knew any at all. Also, in the interim, I actually decided to drop off all the loot that we got, so I don't have to take up time with that. However, we're going to grab a bunch of things from our base and trade. Antibiotics we definitely don't need. Potassium iodide tablets, tons of those, and I think even the multivitamins. Multivitamins. We're off to a great start this episode. Alright, so we'll take that. Let's get some of these guns, because while pistols are nice, they're not what Doug feels like using. So we're going to take all of our guns. We're going to leave the 9mm because I actually kind of want to keep that. More 9mm guns, more 9mm guns. Point of trading with them isn't to get a bunch of good tools or items or weapons out of them. Trading with the Refugee Center is actually about getting money that we can use to get stuff that we want. Oxycodone. Yeah, sure, we'll trade that with them, and some more potassium iodide. We'll sell the samurai novel and get rid of some of this antiseptic. Let's see. And then we'll pick up the hiking backpack and just sell that as is. Alright. Now we move over. Whoop. Try not to ram into raspberry bushes. Alright, let's do this. Auto move. Cool. We've never actually been in here. Interesting. Okay. We look around, and immediately we see a handful of vagrants. Some of them furry. And human. A dwarf? Most of them human, but it looks like Yusuke is furry. Okay, well, we won't worry about that. First, we're going to have a talk with Alton Humphreys and see what they have to say. Citizen. Uh, who are you? I'm a doctor. One of several at the outpost. We were the lucky ones. We came here right when things started to go wrong and never left. So, what are you doing now? Yolt card. That's what's left of the feds. Set me here to screen any new arrivals for infection risks. Can't be too paranoid these days. Sad to have to turn people away, but I like the assignment for the chance to get news about the outside world. What kind of news? Have you seen the outside? Sightings of unusual living dead and new mutations. I'm stumbling all over, I'm sorry. The more we know about what's happening, the closer we can get to a treatment, or maybe even a cure. It's a long shot, but you have hope to survive. Yeah, good luck with that. I got, whole reliable here. Doug hefts up his fire axe. So, you guys need anything? Actually, now that you mention it. Okay, go on. We don't have the equipment for real analysis here, so it'll need to be done in the field. I need you to get a fresh sample of zombie blood. Take it to a hospital and perform a centrifuge analysis of it. I've been authorized to reward the completion of this job with 30 merch. That's a sizable sum of local currency. Okay, I believe you. Yeah, I'll do it. And Alton gives us a blood draw kit and a USB drive. Excellent. Take this kit, and once you've found a zombie corpse, use it to extract blood from the body. Then take it to a hospital for analysis. The blood or the butt? Never mind, actually. The centrifuge is a bit technical. You might want to study up on the usage of computers before completing that part. Oh. Okay, I mean, more than being able to surf the web and use Microsoft Word? Should be fine. Alright, sounds good, thanks. Take care. And Doug moves accidentally through a cardboard fort right next to Dino Dave, who is ignoring us. Good. He kind of seems weird. But now we're going to talk with Smokes. Smokes waves us over. I haven't seen you before. Welcome to our little homely house. Who are you? This is the Refugee Center, right?
Before you ask, we're full. You're right about the refugee part, but we're way over capacity right now. We don't have the food or space to take on anyone else. As for me, I do a lot of things here, but mostly I keep tabs on our supplies. You can call me Smokes, or Gavin, whichever you prefer. I also trade with people from outside like you. If you're in the market for hardware, we're selling, and if you have food, we are very much buying. Anyways, what can I do for you?
Shit, let's trade. I have a lot. Let us get rid of all of these guns. And the rifle magazines, the Glock. Why am I carrying a steak knife? Whatever. One magic missile. You know, we could just learn this spell. So we're gonna sell it. Alright, we have a bonus copy of Beginner's Guide to Magic. We have a Scroll of Firebolt, which we don't need. Samurai novel, which somebody will probably love. Let's see. All the oxycodone, it's 45 bucks. Never mind, it's 79 bucks altogether. All the antibiotics. Each one of these antibiotics is 152, so that's going to be another lot of money. Let's see, we'll get rid of this antiseptic. All the potassium iodide. We don't care about the multivitamins. Let's see, anything else that we could get rid of? Oh, the tampons apparently go for a pretty penny. 36 bucks. Alright, I'll be collecting those. Let's see. The hiking backpack, he won't buy filthy items. Alright, well, you'll buy everything in it, at the very least. So, we're gonna do that. We're just gonna sell you everything in here. Or that. And then, let's see. That's about all that we're going to sell, and that's $520 of value. Hell yes. Okay, and then we've got some ammo boxes from 9mm FMJ, 9mm jacked hollow point. I'm sorry, is that 5.7? You have some 5.7? Of what kind? Commercially available, okay. Copper jacketed bullet, aluminum core. Reduces its armor piercing capabilities compared to its lead core, but the hollow point design enhances terminal performance against unarmored targets. In all other respects, it remains largely identical to the military version. Okay. So, it is really good. I mean, shit, we'll take 5.7. An arc welder. Ooh, that's neat. Yeah, we'll need one of those. Probably. A hacksaw we've already got. All this other stuff looks kind of cool. Welding tanks. I need is a tool battery to put onto this thing. We'll take some strong glue. Gosh, they sure have a lot of stuff. Nails I'll probably need. Thread, I could take about 400 of that. We're probably gonna have to fix up our gear. It's got a lot of clothing. Holy crap. You got a sports team jersey? You have a sports jersey. Sports team jersey! And it fits, which we're going to take as this is in fact his team. He's gonna wonder where they got it, not say anything. He's just gonna buy it. Welding goggles. Well, we don't have a pair yet, so we'll buy them here. And then after that, we're gonna have to look at merch. They have plenty of merch. You know what? We'll take one currency strap. And then, let's see. Need about 24 merch? No, we need plenty more than that. 60? 70? 76. 75, because for some reason it won't let us. Alright, and then we get 75 merch, 2 merch currency straps, and that looks like a deal. Awesome. That's all for now. Take care. Smoke says he'll see us around, and we are just going to drop off this hiking backpack with what? Oh, hold on. Drop the blood draw kit. Okay, we're gonna drop the, and we're gonna drop the backpack, and then we're gonna take everything that we actually want out of it. Sports team jersey, hell yes. Blood draw kit, which we need. The arc welder, we're gonna drop off back at the base. Long rope. How did I not notice that was there? Well, they won't buy the filthy item, but we're just gonna leave it there. Someone will want it. Maybe. Alright. Now we go back to base. I cut out this part for the viewers, so you don't have to sit and watch me, you know, do all this. Okay, and with that all put away, we are ready to head out. Now that we've made contact with the Refugee Center, you know, they're a good source of welding materials in case Doug ever gets into that. I don't know if we will, but I know for sure I'm going to head down to this rural house and see what's up. Ooh. What's running from us? Looks like, just some squirrels. And there's the food truck, which we've already been to. Does it still work? It still works. Nice. You know what? We're gonna get some herbal tea and deluxe beans and rice because it's still good. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna eat that. Drink the tea and drop the Tupperware and the bottle. Let me guess, that was eating like an animal because we were in a car seat. Yeah, okay. It was still tasty. An undying to the east. That's really bad. Oh, jeez. An enormous humanoid monster with yellowish-green skin. Trolls are renowned for their thick hides and natural regenerative ability. After death, its pus-filled body seems to have grown stronger. It looks at you ferociously with hunger in its eyes. It's fatally dangerous, and it can grab. Doug doesn't think that that's a good fight. He might get bodied by an undying. But if it comes at us, and we have to fight, well, we'll see what we can do. Unfortunately, our only storm-shaping spell requires focus, which Doug does not have a lot of right now. Let's see, what's over here? Just a fat zombie. But we got the feeling that things are dangerous over here. So we'll take our fire axe out, drop the duffel bag, and sneak in. And the fat zombie approaches to get 2-shot. An inhaler. And it's filled. Somebody will want this. We'll take a peek through this window. Autobiography of a Mountain Man. Neat book. What's in here? We take a peek, and we see a whole lot of zombies. Some feral mechanic, a feral human. Come on, we can take you. Doug gets right in front of the door. Ah! The rocks are a bit annoying, but the fat zombie is body blocking the shots, and we can just stand indefinitely here at this door. Get off of us. Alright. And now all that's left is that crawling zombie, which we will just execute with an overhead strike. Okay. Looks like this is the break room. Frying pan, empty wrappers. Fridge has nothing in it. Dainty dishes fit for a king. Wow. The vending machine's out of order and busted. Newspapers. One day we will look through these and take some time just reading through the lore of our world. Oh! Immediately someone stumbles out of the door. In complete shock, Doug just swings right at its face. Another one to come around the corner. I didn't even see you. Oh! We dodge a rock as we turn the corner. And then drop the feral mechanic. I guess you're just gonna be in there for a bit. Let's check down here. This is nice. Nothing. Some empty cola cans. A few more books. Nothing of use in this place yet, but there's a lot of heavy machinery that could possibly be reused. Some old machinery. All of this could be scavenged for parts. Doug's gonna use his axe to pry open these crates. Reciprocating saw, brick kiln, a jackhammer. That seems like it could be... Oh. We see a feral human on the other end. You know what? Let's drop our fire axe. Let's take out some rocks. Can we throw through a fence? Nope. But we can do this. We can throw through a window. Dunzo. A zipper bag with tools in it? Oh, a permanent marker. Okay. Metalworking chisel. That's a unique tool. An electric masonry saw. No thanks. An anvil? Now that is one hell of a find. If Doug ever gets into blacksmithing, I guess. Pick up some rocks. We're going to use the winch and open this. Let's see how this car is. The cargo van is in enough shape that it could run. Its security system is hosed. That's good. But its battery is almost dead. It has an integrated heater and cooler. How nice. And plenty of storage. Alright, we'll close this up. See what's in here. A jack, a wheel, a lug wrench. Okay, nothing we care about. Ah, we left our axe back there. That's an oops. But you know what? Whatever. We'll just smack them with a rock. And then throw the rocks at them. Back to basics, Doug. Back to basics. Okay. That one's down. We look a little further north. It doesn't seem like there's anyone else in this room, though. What's this? Multimeter. Eh. Some other extra tools on the ground. Nothing we need. What are they doing? They're just laying on the floor? And now they're throwing rocks. Well, you know what? That's ours now. That's our rock. And you can have it back immediately. In your face! Oh my god. Hitting zombies in the helmet apparently does more damage. Who knew? Pick up some more rocks. Pick up some more rocks. Dodge all of the grabs. Walk out. Throw more rocks. We gotta get our throwing up to 8. I'm sorry, was that a headshot? Hell yes! Another headshot. A critical in the head for 8 damage? What the... Get off me. Oh. We threw the football helmet again. Doug, you gotta stop that. Keep picking up our rocks. We also... Let me guess. Yep. Threw our shoes. We threw our shoes for 1 damage. That's why it did 1 damage. Oh boy. More rock throwers. Okay, you know what? We're gonna step out of here. Come on. We'll pick up the rock you just threw at us and reuse it. Okay, we're not throwing the football helmet again. Not again. Okay, we're gonna leave here. We're gonna take this chunk of mild steel and huck it right at you. Oh my gosh! Throwing rocks through the windows to get us. Alright, you should be out of rocks now. Come on, go down! Headbutt for 10. And with that, our 1000th kill. Congratulations, Doug. You're kind of a badass now. Can he not see us? Did I obliterate his eyes? No, now he can see us. Wait. Whoops. We did it again. We did it again. Put on the helmet, Doug. Get out of there. Keep moving, Doug. Maybe there's something else you can throw at them. Maybe a hammer. A hammer could be pretty good to throw. It worked when Mario did it. Yes, it does. It did 14 damage. And another rock. And one shot with the headbutt. Boom. The hammer. The helmet. There we go. Doing work. You know what? Throwing that hammer was fun. Let's do it again. Boom. 11. It's not a lot of damage, but it is damage. Oops. Pick up the hammer. Throw the hammer. Pick up the scrap metal. Throw the scrap metal. It does nothing. It's not weighty enough. Quit throwing. Helmet. Okay. Pick up hammer. Pick up all of these rocks. Immediately throw the hammer. And more rocks. Get off of us. Break the grab, Doug. Good. And we're good. Okay. Now we pick back up all the rocks. Take a look. There's more dudes outside. Are there any rocks I'm missing? Nope. Okay. Come here. Come here. Don't make me come over there. Okay. Very nice, Doug. Wow, we're getting a lot of throwing XP. We'll be at throwing 8 before we know it. Let's see. Internal combustion fundamentals, huh? Introduction to plant biology. Advanced electronics. A safe? Nice. Some stuff on the floor. Yeah. Alright. 2 bicycles? Wow. Somebody actually biked to work. And it's an off-road bike, too. Huh. You know what? We'll take this. We're gonna claim this bike. And we also now claim this site. It is completely done. Survival kit, duct tape. Alright, Doug. Let's go get our duffel bag, if we can remember where we put it. I feel like it should be out here, right? Right. Way over here. Then we're gonna have to remember where we put the fire axe, which is buried under who knows how many. No, we're not dissecting. We're dismembering. There we go. Axe. Well, until we find it, we're just going to dismember all these corpses. We'll take another industrial ID card. Those could be useful eventually. Road maps. And nothing else looks useful in this guy. An extension cord, I guess. Big tool battery? I wonder if that arc welder can use it. Probably not without a mod. And by that I mean a tool mod, not a, like a game mod. Okay. Corpse looks a little underweight. Yeah, we're probably going to be turning into a zombie soon then. Oh, we'll take this fire axe and just... There we go. Just bash this down. Masonry saw. Sandpaper. Anvil, that's what it was. Oof. The anvil is 60 pounds. Okay, and we'll take the hot cut as well. Jackhammer, brick kiln. Nah, we don't need a jackhammer. Skipping most of this is probably a good idea. Okay, and with that, we are finished chopping all of those bodies up, clearing out this place, and we're going to get on that bike and get going places. Let's take a look at our map and see what seems interesting. There's the attunement altar, which Doug doesn't know it, but there's nothing for him there. There is further to the southeast. Looks like this doesn't end in forest? We'll have to check. Let's do so. Blessedly, since we're on a bike, we can just auto move and go super duper fast. Hey, look at that. Large building. And a magic meadow. Those, usually, have horrifying monsters. We're gonna go and check it out real quick. Hey, look at that! The horrifying monsters anyway. No, a lot of zombies. A private resort, huh? Let's log this mass grave and head south to this magic meadow and see what they're... Uh-oh. Doug sees something that is dangerous. A warg. An enormous wolf. So what we're going to do is just let this warg follow us all the way over to a good source of meat, and then watch as the warg gets to work. Let's say we just take a bit to see what he does. Oh man, the warg is really not threatened by these things. He is chopping them up. The warg is just grinding through the zombie horde. And we're probably next if we let him live. But Doug's just watching the carnage unfold as just pools of blood form under this warg. And it seems just too hard to kill. More and more zombies falling by the minute. Doug's content to just let him go to work. I am too. This is called delegating. Hold on, what's that red zombie over there? A bruiser. Its right arm has been grotesquely deformed into a massive mace-like shape. What remains of its hand has been covered in spiky bone. The upper arm skin is clearly coming apart from the pressure of it. The warg is tiring out against the horde, and it falls finally. But not before taking down at least 30 zombies. But there's still 30 more. We won't win that fight. Not like this. Doug contemplates the value of slaying this entire horde. And then he remembers that kind of hero shit is exactly what he gets out of bed for. So he lures the zombie soldier to him and takes him right in the leg with the axe. That zombie bruiser is walking up and looks a bit dangerous, but you know what? He's already weakened, and we get him straight in the face. What is this over here? A tentacled zombie. Oh, right, the wet slap zombie. That's really all they do. Yeah, they try to grab at you a couple times, and then you smack them in the face. It's really all it takes. It's that easy, just a 1-2. Sometimes just the one. Migrating horde is coming after us now. Ooh, we leveled up. And we will worry about that later. If there's any grabbers, we're in trouble. There's not, but there is a boomer, and we don't want to get too close to him. Everything else looks pretty weakened by being in that fight with the warg. We'll just keep kiting around these fatzos. Oh! And we'll take out some rocks, pocket rocks, and boom! One shot to the boomer. Take out the fire axe and finish off the rest of them. Doug, you are just too good at this. These corpses are naked. There's nothing on any of them. Kinda grody. What's over here? Looks like a skeletal slasher. The fingers of this bone-clad zombie have turned into ossified blades the size of large knives. Most of the soft tissue on its head is gone, exposing a significantly thickened skull. Oh, jeez. A shriekling, a very, very annoying creature, and a wretched hatchery. Ugh. We won't get into the description of that thing. You can pause and read it yourself if you wish. Oh, and we absolutely obliterated this shriekling. There is... Oh my goodness. It just exploded. Alright, now we have to... Ripping and tearing. A small beast burrows free of the wretch's abdomen. Oh god. A flesh raptor. Uh-oh. We need to kill it. In one hit, we take it down before it can take a hit at us. A batwing zombie is flapping towards us. We just drop that joke in one hit. Zombie children. Okay, we need to kill this wretched hatchery before... Yeah, totally gnarly indeed. Ugh. It spawns another. Jesus. Alright, Doug. Let's get back to it. Let's take out the headless. Come on, there we go. Some of these guys have gear on them. This MRE has gum, grape aid, drink mix, sugar we'll take. Then we have sealed entrees. And some more water purification tablets from here. Okay. A grenade with Doug's throwing skill? Hell yes. We love those. And nothing else in here of worth. Okay. It looks like this entire mass grave has been cleared. Let's see what they left behind in this place. CBRN filter canister. Huh. Doesn't that work with, we'll take it. I think it works with the... What's it called? It works with the... I'm sorry, the word escapes me. The fireman's fire mask, the gas mask that they use. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so there's nothing else here. So we're going to take the time to just butcher everything. So I will be right back. All right, and we return, and Doug is a little more weary as a result of that. So we're going to take a short rest here and maybe just read through the lens. We'll read a few chapters of it. And already get back quite a bit of our focus. There we go. And now Doug is feeling that much better. Our positive morale is plus 50. Awesome. Doug needs to eat some food, but there's no table or chair, and this time Doug does not feel like, yeah, those counts as table and chairs down there, but Doug's not eating next to a pile of corpses. No. Not happening. Not happening. Alright, let's take a look at this. What does this say? Doug reads the sign, and it says, private property, no trespassing. Uh-huh. Who's gonna stop me? Let's see. Fence gate. We open it up, and holy shit. Oh boy, that's a lot of cops. And you know what? It looks like there's another cop beneath them, and that's why they're all gathered here. They just obliterated that poor man who thought he could handle the whole horde. Well, I got an idea. Let's just attract the whole horde over here, straight through this limousine. Oh, that poor car. We'll just let them do that. Take our time as they stumble over each other. Ah! Getting grabbed. Let him bleed, Doug. Ooh. Come on, keep walking it out, keep walking it out. Alright, let's keep walking it out. We're getting a little tired. Our arms are a little tired, so walk it off, let them bleed to death. Good. Good. Okay, let's take a short rest right here, and boom. Cops down. Another zombie, another zombie, another zombie, another zombie. Zombie, 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 zombie. Dead! We're at the point where we can hold down tab and just kill everything. I mean, if it's just these little basic-ass zombies who can't do nothing. Doug is far from being just a regular jack-off that struggles to push off one zombie. Alright, let's see what's in here. Alright, they are chopping up that car. Ow! We waited too long and then we got hit. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna turn down the sound effects. Or I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the heavy slash sound effects and rebalance them so that they're not so sharp, so I don't have to change the sound effects for everything else. Get off of me! I'm getting crushed against the walls. Absolutely not! They were trying to slam me into the mechanical winch over and over. Doug's not going out like that. Alright. Doug's gonna take a bit to catch his breath. Aw, man. No rest. Alright, take another moment to catch our breath. And we're good. Everybody in here is dead. I have a feeling that overconfident officer dragged nearly everybody out of the private resort. So we're going to... No, I kind of like this place. Well, I like the front yard. It's got a lot of cars, I guess. Not anything we can do. And it's got this big old goddamn limo in here. Maybe what I'll do is I'll... Doug tries something. smacks one part of the limousine and obliterates it. Maybe that's one way to get rid of the car. Just hack it to bits. Sure, Doug. Sure. Alright. Now let's take a look and see if anybody's got anything worth looting. These cops have got some magazines on them. We'll take those, and all those bandages. Another Kevlar vest. Well, we're going to skip through this butchery phase as well. And we return with everything properly butchered. Now we're going to drop off the duffel bag here with all the guns and ammo that we just cut off all those cops. Where are you guys coming from? Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. You'll all go down as easy as the rest of your friends. Okay, we'll take a bit. Back. Don't want to get surrounded, Doug. There we go. Okay, that's everybody. Anything interesting on them? No, no coins. No, oh, a coin. Doug doesn't know why he wants them, but he does. They're very pretty. They're worth a lot to somebody. Ooh. This guy had a pistol. Let's go get it. Get the pistol. Let's get his patrol officer kit. Alright, and then butcher it. Alright. Now we move into the private resort proper. In the coat room, there's not a lot of stuff here. Oh, here's a zombie straggling in the dark. Okay. Looks like this is a performance room at some point. Oh, this is the bar. Nice. We'll just make short work of these. And then step into the room beyond here, into the fridges? Huh. Okay. The sleek zombie was stuck in the bathroom. We're just gonna leave you in there. I'm just gonna pull you back in there. This zombie is rather sleek and scantily clothed. Wham! Doug will not be slayed by hot zombies. Okay. Oh, boy. Looks like this is a, barrel swimmer. This is a strip club. That's a lot of people. We're just gonna... Uh-oh. Bile splatter. I don't like that. That means that there is a boomer around here, doesn't it? Or that people were just vomiting a lot. Sorry, does that say dazed? Why does it dazed? Because there's a screecher zombie. A thin corpse, its chest swollen and what appears to be preparation. A thick black ooze drips from its open mouth. We put on our earplugs, because whatever happened just ruined that zombie. We are not getting screamed at like that. Yeah. You can't scream at us, because we can't hear it! Jerk. Alright, let's get all these stragglers out. Whoop. Earplugs out. Back to hearing the slashing noises. Feral swimmer is done. Yeah, they just fall over dead. Come on. Nope, we're getting grabbed next to the stripper pole. Not happening. Camisole is the only thing that's here, which must mean whoever was stripping didn't get very far. Come on. Yeah, let's see. Who's next? One at a time, everybody. Let's do this. Rival football player, no! Ah, the sleek zombie can actually hurt. What the hell is that? With its joints in odd places and angles, this humanoid creature prowls across the landscape with surprising speed. Its teeth and arms are sharpened into fine points, and black ooze seeps from the cuts between its muscles. Shit, Doug! We are not staying here. Move out. Ready up and kick its ass. We floored it and hit it right in the eye. Good. It's down. Finish it off, Doug, before that sucker gets back up. Nice! God, that thing is spooky looking. The zombie predator goes down in 2 hits. Doug got lucky this time. But where did he come from? He just dashed in. Oh, okay, Doug. We gotta be careful now. The zombies are getting nasty. We'll take care of the rest of these stripper zombies and whatever else there is. A shady zombie. An uncanny shadow envelops this creature, as if light itself were too repulsed to touch it. All you can make out is its shambling, human-shaped outline. Oh, shit. Well, we can't let him get too deep into the dark. Okay. Okay. Now, while I did say I like this place, cleaning it up is going to be hell. But it is right next to Northwood. Something to consider, I suppose. Alright, let's sit next to this door. Peek in, there's nothing, just a zombie. Grabs onto us and then gets hacked in half. Just a few more zombies in here, okay. Oh boy, we're getting weary. Doug, let's take a moment. Sit down. Have a rest. Northwest, you hear growling. Growling? It must be in here, right? Oh, there is a police car trapped in here for some reason. Windshields are toast. Okay. I need to remember, I have about 9 minutes to make up because of the stuff that I cut out. So, I'm gonna go on a little longer. We're gonna see if we can clear this place out. Just walking through, beating up all of the sludge trails. Gosh. Okay. There's a zombie in the way. Ow, shit! Screw you! I didn't even see it, but it... Ow, what the hell? Okay. What the... There's more? Sludge trails, huh? Oh, God! Nope. There we go. We obliterate the flesh raptor that popped out of that thing. Alright, come on. Come on, jerkwad. To the north, we hear an explosion. Because we shouted. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, yeah! Flesh raptor down. Okay, what exploded? Looks like we got a safe in here. Okay. Ugh, just meat, viscera, chunks everywhere. God. Powerful gasoline generator. A big and powerful, yet portable generator. That is really very nice. Doug can make use of that. Okay. French maids, outfits. Okay. Let's clear out the kitchen. Get off of me. Come on. There we go. Okay. A few more zombies in the actual kitchen proper. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on, all of you. All of you. Yeah. Okay. And it looks like that's just about everything. Check all the toilets, you never know. Could always be some silent zombie chilling out in there. No. It looks pretty... Ugh. Ah, this place is gross. Yeah, I take back what I said about using this place as a base. This is vile and disgusting place here. Alright, let's peek up at the top floor. Oh, that's not the top floor. It's just an upper floor. Okay. Well. Huh. Keep looking around. Oh, more zombie. There we go. A bedroom. Locked door. We'll completely disrespect that. Doug doesn't care. Human bones? Human skulls? That... Playboy? Who the hell just keeps that shit around? Oh. There we go. And we'll butcher you up while we're here. Oh. Must have upset one of the others' residents. Residents? Listen to me. Gosh. Come on, come here. Let's finish you all off. This whole place is going to be clear. The next person who comes in here is going to be quite pleased to see that it is empty. Let's smash this door open. Oh, somebody's in the bathroom of that one. Don't break the bathtub. There we go. Okay. Let's see. One more locked door, one more zombie, and I believe that is... That's about everybody. No, no, hold on. This one's about to... You're not about to jump off the ledge, are you? Oh, okay. All the chairs are smashed up here. This place could be so pretty if zombies didn't just smash everything they walked into. Oh, there's one more in here, isn't there? No? Okay. What's the... A bullwhip? Jeez, what kind of place is this? Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can break it, you can do it, or not. Still more above us? Come on. We're gonna clear this before the episode is out. Ooh, lots of laundry. Get off. Okay. Must be an upper floor, which we're not clearing out. Jeez! There's one in every room. What the? Huh? There's a ledge? Below floor, no support. Can we jump across? I guess we'll jump across. Okay. Everything is dealt with here. Now we'll jump back across. Gosh, really messed this place up. It's actually falling apart. Alright, let's check the absolute top floor. Get a look at this place. A radio tower. Just what we need. Doug takes off his helmet and scrapes off a bit of stubborn viscera from the face mask. There's a clear view of the forest separating this den of debauchery from Northwood, and a radio tower pokes out above the trees. A vantage point to see more of Northwood, and maybe even Grand Isle. But something disturbed him deeply about this place. What were human skulls and bones doing in this private resort? One of the zombies was so mutated it didn't appear remotely human anymore. No, 2 of them. There shouldn't have been enough time for that. There wasn't a zombie master here. There were monsters here already, before there were zombies. Something was already terribly wrong with the world before the Cataclysm. Doug can't quite remember how it all started, or how much worse it got. It's all a haze, but he's starting to piece together what the world looked like shortly before it collapsed. If you've enjoyed this episode and made it all the way to the end, please leave a comment and a like, and subscribe if you haven't already. I push to improve my content in some way with every new episode, or at least avoid the mistakes of the past. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time, stay tough, survivors.